Good afternoon and welcome to Friday with Fiona. And for a change, the sun is shining and it's not raining. Just makes everything feel so much better. So this week's class to go is using the Filled with Happiness. Might be a good idea if I actually had the stamp set out. And it goes with, coordinates with the Modern Oval Punch. I just wanted to say hi, so let's get rid of my face, go to my hands. There we go. So Filled with Happiness is £19, which is pretty good, and it's photopolymer, which is great. And then this one will punch out with that, and the middle of these ones, which is what we're going to do today. So I look forward to showing that to you. So don't forget, if you spend £30 in my online store, you will get the class to go, which will be everything you need to make 2 of the 3 designs. So you make 6 cards altogether, but you will need the stamp set if you're going to do what I've done. I will punch out the white for you, but you will need to be able, and I'll punch the designer series paper, but you will need the sentiments. Alternatively, just use what you've got. Now, if you spend £50 or more, you will get, £45 or more, you'll get a free pack of gems, which I am using. I don't seem very organised today. I thought I had everything ready, but I didn't. So you'll get a pack of gems and a tutorial bundle. So there's 11 tutorials in here, and this month's one is spring. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I better get my gems out. There we go. So I've used Pool Party, I think, on that one. I don't feel needed it because it's quite fussy with the flowers, but those two definitely. So there we go. And then this one, which I'll post separately, is from a swap that I took part in, and the middle bit has been coloured in and raised with dimensionals. That's by Claire Ike. Thank you, Claire, for that. So I'll case that at some stage. Okay, so let's crack on. The first one we're doing, don't forget to use the host code as well to get the kit, then I know that you want it. Right, the first one. Now, the cards that I've done was using paper from Celebration, and Celebration is finished now. So I've chosen some alternative papers that are still current and the same colours. So instead of Sunshine, we've got a plaid in Daffodil Delight, which is going to go straight on there. Let's get my seal. And this is from the Be Mine designer series paper. And it's just, I just thought yellow, sun, spring. Daffodils are all up in our area now, so yellow seemed appropriate. Okay, so I'll just put some seal all the way around that. And I'm going to just I'm going to open it so that I can line it up with the crease. And I'm going to put my glasses on so that I can see what I'm doing. That always helps, doesn't it? Right, here we go. There we go. That's not quite straight, so I'll just trim the edges with that. There we go. Okay, so then this strip was using the dies in the Everlasting Details. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue in the gaps. I've got my silicone mat here to stop any mess. Just filling in the gaps, just a little dot, because when you push it down it'll squidge out, and I usually end up putting too much on. I can always go back and put a bit more. Right, tweezers. There we go. And I'm just going to line it up. You can measure, but I'm just eyeballing it between two lines of Daffodil Delight. That needs to come along a bit. I couldn't get it to move, so I've lifted it up, but I hadn't pressed down on it, so it's still movable, if that makes sense. There we go. Oh, it is a fraction long, so I'll just trim that off with my slips. These are the best scissors in the world. Okay. Right, so that's done. So this is a really quick, easy card if you're in a rush. So I need my Daffodil Delight ink, and I need the Just a Note, there we go, which I'm going to stamp onto this white. It's just lovely and sunny, and you need to brighten somebody's day. You're wonderful. I appreciate you. That's it. I don't think I'm doing anything else in Daffodil Delight. No. So that can go away. And then I'm going to get my punch. Pop that in the punch. Just line it up. Oh, I noticed on that one, I masked the "You're wonderful, I appreciate you," because I wanted it to say Just a Note, but I'll do this and then you can see the difference. So there we go, that's the punch, lovely oval. And I'm just going to pop that up with some dimensionals. Now I use the strip of card. In my mind it's replacing ribbon. This little bit across here. Some glue come out. Oh, now I need the twine. So this is in the latest catalogue, Baker's Twine 3-colour pack. And it's Flirty Flamingo, Balmy Blue and Daffodil Delight, which is perfect. Oh, no, I'm going to go with the blue for contrast. I don't know, what do you think? Should we try the... No, let's... It's not Daffodil Delight, it's Lemon Lolly. So, what about the Flirty Flamingo? Yeah, I'm going to try that. Just for a change. Now what I'm going to do is pop that on the back and just put a dimensional over it to hold it in place. And place that down on there. So I'm lining up the Just a Note across the middle bit, and hopefully I've got enough for a bow. It might, if not, it'll be a knot. Come on. Just about enough. I just caught hold of the twine then as I pulled it through. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Right, let's start again. Do you know what? I'm going to put a knot here and then it will stop it. The reason is I'm having problems is my fingers are numb. So it doesn't help when you're trying to tie a bow. That's that bit I want. There we go. It's kind of like a salmon, really, I think. Looking forward to spring meals. Right, let's just pull that down a bit. And cut it with my ribbon scissors. I just need to trim that because it's frayed at the edge. There we go. Ooh. Get off my stamp. Thank you. And then I want it to turn sideways. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's moved. There we go. Now, gems. So I used the blue there because I was using the blue, so I'm going to use the orange on this one. And I'm just going to, where did that go? Do you know what? I'll find it in about a week's time. 1, 2, 3. So this is the pack of gems that you'll get if you spend over £45 in my store. Okay, so there we go. So that's just a note, and that one says, "You're wonderful. I appreciate you." I actually think I prefer the first one I did, but there you go. So as I said, really, really quick and easy card. That's card 1. Right, moving on to card 2. Just quickly clean my stamp. In fact, these are all pretty quick and easy cards, which is great if you need some in a hurry. And this one, I want the thanks. And that's all we're stamping. So card 2, again, this paper is celebration paper, and this embossing folder that I've used was from the Softly Sophisticated, which was also free with celebration. So I've kept the colours. I'm using Sweet Sorbet, and I've run that through with the basics. So you've got like flowers, which I thought was appropriate. And again, this is from the Be Mine, and just some flowers. So I thought that was, but I've tried to keep the colour combination. Well, I have, because Sweet Sorbet and Pool Party. Although I'm not sure that's Pool Party. It looks like Pool Party to me. So I didn't give you the measurements on the other card. They're all basic, standard basic card basis. So this is half A4, 29.6 divided by, not divided by 10.5, scored at 14.8. And then this piece here is half a centimetre smaller, so 14.3 by 10. And I'm just going to glue on my 2 bits, and they should have a little bit of a frame of white around them. Let's do one first. I use Seal Plus because I think I use wet glue. This is nearly empty, but hopefully I've got enough in there first. I think just because it's embossed, the seal will find it difficult to kind of stick anywhere. So I'm just going to use the wet glue. And there's no right or wrong with the way up or down, because it's the same either direction. So I'm just going to have a very little white frame there on 3 sides. And then I think I might need to trim that down a bit, actually. Let's see how much we've got left. Just under 5, but I need a gap, so 4.5. Let's do 4.5 to be safe. That's better. Okay, and let's put that on. Probably should have done the designer series paper first, because the cardstock is a bit thicker and it could have just gone underneath it, but not to worry. We'll make do, because the ribbon is going to go across it anyway and hide the join. So no, it's too wide. Oh, I've got glue everywhere. Now I'm going to need to trim that with the glue on it. Oh, no, I don't think I can cut straight enough. So I think I managed to avoid the glue, hopefully. It's lovely, this paper, because I concentrated before on the bees side of it, but actually the flowers are lovely. It's taking a bit too much off there, but right, now my ribbon, hopefully I've got enough left. Now I'm not going to go right round because that will use too much. I'm going to cover the join and pop some tape on, just some regular sellotape. So cover the join. And this Sweet Sorbet is one of the in colours that is going to go at the end of April when the new colours come out. It was in colours 2022 to 2024. And the last chance list will be out in 10 days time, and if they're, well, even if they're not reduced, but people will stock up and they will run out really quickly. So if you need any more cardstock or ink refills or anything, then I wouldn't wait. I would order it as soon as possible. Man, I absolutely really do love these colours. I'm really sorry they're going. I don't think there's one that I don't like in them, which is quite unusual. Right, so there we go. That can now go flat on our card base. So I'll use Tombow again as I've got it out. There we go. I did like the cherries, but actually, do you know what? I think I like this one even better. The spring flowers. I'm just going to pop a glue dot under the ribbon at this end, because that end is going to have the sentiment and the bow. Okay, so I've got my white bit of paper here, and I just need to stamp my thanks. Now, I did that in Shaded Spruce to pick up the green there. I'm not sure you'll see the lemon lime twist. We can try it. If not, it'll be the balmy pool party or sweet sorbet. Decisions. Let's have a play, shall we? So let's try the lemon lime sorbet, lemon lime twist. See how dark that comes out. Oh, I think that's all right, actually. It's not a very good stamp, so let's turn it over. I think it's because I rocked it a bit. Let's try again. That's better. Okay, and then that's going to be punched out. Sorry, I might have knocked the camera in. Got a lot of shadow. Oh, I haven't got that light on. Is that better or worse? Worse. Okay. Right, so let's pop that in. Try and get it in the middle. And so I know I haven't done the bow yet because I want to position my just making sure which side I'm here's my dimensions. Might as well finish this little strip off. Nope, I don't want one there. Come on, I want one there. It's going to sit across the ribbon. Sorry, I just realised I was just off camera. There we go. And just pop that across the ribbon. Okay. And now I need to do my bow. Whoa, I think I'm just going to have enough of this. Beautiful ribbon this is. It's from the annual catalogue. Grow Gain ribbon? Is that how you say it? Grow Grain. Okay. Might be a bit big, but yeah, it's a little bit big. Let's just adjust it. Start again. It had twisted, so it didn't look right. This is easier to do than that twine, that's for sure. Yeah, it's twisting again. Third time lucky. I'm just going to go with it, whatever it's like. That's better. Turned it around so my ends are going the wrong way. Wasted quite a lot of ribbon there, not to worry. It's going to, well, I don't know, it might be carrying over. I'm just going to pop a glue dot there. Oh, I didn't want to stick, and then pop that over the top. Okay, there's card 2. So similar colours, but you can see how the designer series paper makes it look very different. And I think this flowery embossing folder is a lot more obvious than that one. But lovely cards nonetheless, I think. So that's card 2. Right, moving on to the final one. How are we doing for time? Good. Okay, so again, this designer series paper was Celebration. So again, I'm using the B Mine. Now, I have a dilemma here. So I'm not going to use the bees. I'm going to use this size, this side. I might need to trim that paper a bit. I'll put it on first and then trim it. And then we have our scallop contour, sweet sorbet rectangle and basic white rectangle, which is where I'm going to do the stamping. And then the plan on this one, you can see it's the same designer series paper as on the main card, but I thought it might be a nice twist to turn it over and have the little bee. So we're going to go with that, I think. So let's start putting things together, and then I'll do the stamping last. Oh, I didn't clean my stamp. Let's get that, because I'm going to need my block. Might need a bigger block actually. Let's see if that's going to fit in there. I love that thanks font, and there's a hello as well in a similar font. Happy birthday. Yes, it's this one. So I'm going to stamp the whole thing. No, that's not big enough. I'm going to stamp the whole thing and then cover up the middle with the Designer Series paper, and I'm using Pebble Path. It's kind of a grey colour, and this is one of the in colours that's carrying over. Let's get that out of the way. Where's my white bit? Here it is. Said I was going to do the stamping last, and now I'm doing it first, not to worry. Okay, so the rectangle is cut to size. I'll give you those dimensions in a minute. So I want it right in the centre. It's just about right. There we go. Cool. So if you wanted to, you could leave it like that. If you have the stamp set, colour it, colour the bird and the flowers and the leaves. But I'm actually going to cover that with my punch that I punched out. I think that is really good. Let's hope it works with the bigger bit. Let's get him ready. So I'm just covering up the middle bit. Little bee bringing you a flower for your birthday. Okay, so let's go back to matting and layering now. Let's use seal. And again, I've opened the card just so that I can butt it up against the score line. Yeah, I'll just have a little edge there to cut off. I was going to say something and then it's gone out of my head. I've been doing that a lot lately. Okay, so that's our base. Then this is the second largest scalloped contours die, and then we've got the sweet sorbet and that. So these can go on, and then we're going to put the scalloped contour on with dimensionals just to raise it up a little bit, and it should still go through as a regular post. Although I have to say, we watched a documentary about Royal Mail, terribly scary, and I know a lot of people in our area. We're very lucky. Our postman is brilliant, but there are some roads, they are so short-staffed for posties that have to go to the delivery office to pick up their mail. And we were reading also people not getting mail for like days or weeks or months. And this program, basically people have started sending stuff tracked, because that is what they focus, that and parcels is what they seem to be focusing on. And I must admit, we sent a letter today, and I did send it tracked, because I want it to get there quickly and not be delayed. I'm going a bit mad with my dimensionals, I don't know why, but I just don't like, oh no, do you know what, let's see if I can get them off. No. Okay, so that's going to go on flat, and this is going to go on. Oh, that's okay. Never, it's a happy accident, so we can see the difference. So again, I'm just using seal for speed. Right, let's line this up. Come on. Probably didn't need 9, but better safe than sorry. No sagging, no soggy bottoms. Right. And then let's pop that. So that has been cut. I'll give you the dimensionals in a second to fit. Maybe I won't give you the dimensionals. Let's measure it for you. I got a new ruler yesterday. What's done with it? Okay, so the sweet sorbet is 6.6 centimeters by 9.9, and the piece of white is 9.5 by 6.3, and it's a regular card base, normal sizing. Right, and I've left the twine off as well. Now this time, have I got twine? I don't think I'm going to use the twine. I'm going to use the balmy blue, just mixing it up a bit. And I'm going to see if I can get it to go under. So I have put the dimensions down, which was a bit silly. It's all going wrong, this card, really. Oh, it's not going to go through. Let's see if I can feed it through. No. Okay, I'm going to have to pull up the bottom dimensionals. And then stick them back down again. That's it. Let's just get the twine through there. Okay, and then I'll pop some wet glue on the dimensionals. Get them to stick again. Right, let's just hold that down for a minute. In fact, I could put the big block on top like that just to hold it. Whoa. Have a tidy up while I'm waiting for that the glue to join. I don't think I cleaned this stamp, so let's do that. Just waiting for the glue on the dimensionals to set. And then I can do the twine. This is a really lovely positive stamp set. I think it just makes me feel good. The sentiments, just everything. I just think it's one of the lower cost ones for £19. And then the punch. I'm not sure. It might be 21. I think I'm not 100% sure, but you can have a look in my online store. It will tell you. Right, so I wrapped that one around a couple of times, but I didn't actually like it wrapped around that many times. So I'm just going to tie this in a knot. Come down a bit. And then a bow. Get the knot. It's really soft, this twine. It is lovely, but it's just a little tricky to tie bows when you've got faulty fingers. There we go. That will do. Oh, I've done it again. Pulled it to. Turn it sideways there. So it's not a perfect bow, but you get the gist. It's always hard time bows on video. I have no idea why. Okay, so that's card 3. Which one do you like best? I actually like both of them. I think that one it's good. The eye is reinforcing when the little bee there. So that's card 3, and then these were card 2, and these were card 1. So don't forget, if you would like the kit to make them, you need to spend £30 in my online store, and I'll send everything except the stamped images. So that's just the sentiments really, but I will punch out some white card for you. Spend £45 and you'll get the pack of gems as well. Oh, I didn't put the gems on there. Need to do that in a minute. And don't forget, use the host code and I'll know that you want it. I think that's it. Oh, and if you spend £45, you'll also get the free tutorial bundle as well. Well, all I can say is have a wonderful weekend. Don't think the weather's going to last, but we can live in hope.